This is a two-part question, Harrison. All right, what was your first reaction when you heard you guys were signing Pat Pete? That's the first part. Pat Pete signed with the Vikings, because I definitely was surprised. And the second part to the two-part question, you and Pat Pete, both, you're entering 2021 with the same amount of career interceptions, 28.
Mm-hmm.
Who will have more at the end of the season?
And so part one, I didn't even consider us signing Pat P. I just didn't know it was a possibility. Like, I knew we got a bunch of young corners we're high on, and for good reason. I just didn't know we could get them. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, like, we got a vet in here, and not just a vet. We got Pat P in here. Like, there's just, I mean, how many other guys can you bring in like that? They just don't exist. So I was pumped, especially as a safety, having a guy that understands the game and has made so many plays in his career. Like, not only is it great to bring in Pat P, the player, but having your presence in the locker room around the young guys, like, it's going to be like, you'll be a multiplier. Like, you already have been a multiplier. So it's more than just one single addition, in my opinion. So that's huge. And then, the picks thing, man, like, picks are weird.
They
right?
are.
Like they come in bunches sometimes. Sometimes they don't come.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a couple of tip balls that like I had one or two last year where like the corners made great plays and forced a high throw or tipped the ball, and I just got to
plays at the right time.
Right. And then there's other ones where you make a great play. I think I would say this. If Pat P has more at the end of the year, I think that's more impressive, because it's hard for corners to always have their eyes on the ball.
No question, especially when you're playing a lot of man-to-man.
More. Right.
Yeah.
So when corners that play in like man-type schemes get a lot of picks, that's one of the most impressive things in football to me. Like, if I get one in man, that's impressive. But like, there's, half of them I'm going to be staring at the quarterback. So, I just get to read and react. So that's a little bit advantage to me on that.